Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. I had to take a shower and wash my hair. That's why my hair is wet. I wanted to talk a little bit more about my anxiety. I know yesterday I went into the intrusive thoughts from the anxiety. I truly believe it's anxiety driven. That's what I've been told, but I've also been told it was, the intrusive thoughts was from, more like psychosis or whatever. But in this video, I want to talk about my anxiety, what triggers it, how I feel. When I have a panic attack, the first signs I feel when it comes on is I instantly feel sick. I feel queasy, I feel nauseous, I feel dizzy. Like if I move around, if I walk around or whatever, I'd feel dizzy or I feel nauseous or whatever. So I have to lay down to relax. I would start feeling itchy. Like I would feel very itchy and I'd be scratching myself. And it would be like the traveling type of itches where, I'll be itching in one spot, I'll travel down to my back, it'll be all over. Like I'll be scratching all over my body, like my head. I've scratched my head to where I've left sores. I'm neurotic when I'm anxious. I'm a nervous wreck. When I start feeling really anxious, I'd start to pace back and forth. I'd feel this adrenaline, like, when you get really, really scared and you're really anxious, like, let's say something that really scares you, like, let's say a roach. You see a roach or whatever. You get that panic, you get that fear. I get that adrenaline when I start feeling anxious. Let's see. I'd have trouble eating. When I'm anxious, I have trouble eating. I feel like the food is getting stuck in my throat. The flavors would start changing. Like, food just won't taste, normal to me. The flavors would start changing. I just, my taste buds would be off. I would feel, I would get these paranoid thoughts, like, I'd start feeling sick. I would think maybe I feel sick because it's something that I ate, maybe I'm dehydrated, maybe I'm coming down with a cold or something. I would always have this paranoid delusion when I'm having a panic attack of what could be the reason behind why I'm feeling anxious, when really I just feel anxious because I'm just, sometimes when I'm anxious, there's really not a reason why I'm anxious. It just comes on. Or sometimes I feel anxious because I just have a lot of thoughts. Usually, like, when I'm anxious is when, I'm out in public. I'd feel claustrophobic. I'd feel paranoid being around a lot of people, like crowds. When we have get-togethers here, we have barbecues or family comes over or whatever, or I'm out with family, I'd feel nervous. I'd feel anxious. I'd feel like I want to flee, like I want to get away. I want to be alone. I want to be away from the noise and all of the crowds. I just want to be alone. I would isolate myself here when I'm feeling anxious. I noticed yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday I went out? Yeah, I think it was yesterday when I went out, and I went and I bought all that stuff from the semi-annual. I was feeling anxious leaving the store. I started feeling a little better when I went outside and I got some fresh air. And then when I went onto the bus to go home, the anxiety came back. I started to feel sick. I started thinking maybe I'm getting sick because of the motion of the bus. Maybe the bus driver's going too fast. Maybe it's all the stop shorts. When really it was just the anxiety from being, around a bunch of people. The mall was, there's a lot of people there, and then I overheard, someone talking about, people dying. He was talking about people dying. I didn't really understand what it was he was talking about or what he was referring to, but hearing that people were dying set off my anxiety. Like, it had me full-blown paranoid. I was anxious. I didn't know what they were talking about, but just hearing it made me anxious, and that's when I started feeling nervous to begin with. So I isolated myself. I decided to leave the store because I didn't want to hear anything more. So I left. I left the store and I went into Bath and Body Works. I calmed down a little bit. I was talking to the associate. We're conversating. She's telling me about the sales, what's on sale, what I should try. And I started to relax a little bit, but when I got onto the bus, I started to feel the anxiety came back. It's, I feel anxious all the time. Like, all day, every day, I feel anxious. With the medicine, it's controllable. It's not, now that I'm on the medicine now, I feel okay. I feel good. I feel clear-headed. I'm not paranoid. I'm not worried about 10 million things. I don't have a million thoughts running through my head. But I notice, at night, I guess the medicine wears off, around 6, 7 o'clock. I start feeling uneasy. I start feeling a little anxious. I start getting these thoughts in my head, and I start worrying about everything that can possibly be wrong or could go wrong is running through my head, and it's making me a nervous wreck. I know I've come on here, and I shared a little bit about my anxiety, how I was feeling or whatever, but I don't want to make my channel all about my anxiety-driven paranoia. I want my channel to be, fun. I want it to be enjoyable. I want people to be, I want them to view me as, this outgoing, easy to talk to, relaxed type of person, where I want to just have, I want to have a happy channel. I want to be able to, make videos where, it's enjoyable and, where I can relate to other people. I don't want to put all my problems out there. I don't mind sharing, but I don't want it to be all about, my stressors and my anxiety and my problems. I could make videos like that more. I mean, that's if you want to see more about, you know, what I deal with. But, you know, if I were to come on here every single night and stress about the anxiety and my thought process and what I was experiencing, I think it would get boring. It would get boring very quick, because when I'm anxious, I'm anxious every day. Something is bothering me every day. Let me get my sweater. I'm cold. Okay. But like I was saying, I want my channel to be, fun. I want to be able to make videos, and I want to, have, my shopping hauls and or my empties videos, or story times about certain situations that I've been through. And I want to have, like, happy videos. I want to, I don't want my channel to be all about my problems and my anxiety or whatever, because that's no fun. And to hear the same thing, every day when I'm experiencing pain. Like, let's say I'm having a panic attack and my back is killing me, it's in pain, or I'm having a migraine or whatever, and I come on here and I talk about it. That wouldn't be enjoyable, right? Like, it would be, me complaining, and I don't want to be a complainer. I want to be able to talk about it and give you insight about what I go through and what I experience and what it's like for me. But I don't want to be complaining about it like every single day. I don't want to be that type of person. But I don't mind sharing. But yeah, that's a little bit of my anxiety. What I do to cope with it, I'll listen to music, I'll play video games. I really try to, I have this visor. I got it last year for Christmas, not this Christmas, but the Christmas before, in 2016. I got this visor, and you put it, on your head, and it goes, you put your phone in the visor. It's like the VR, but you put your phone in it and you can download apps, and it's like 3D dimensional type of apps, and you can have stimulations of like a roller coaster or the forest or the beach or certain situations like that. And I do, sometimes when, I'm trying to relax and I'm having these intrusive thoughts, I will wear it. I will try to put my mind, I want to see something other than these awful intrusive thoughts that cause my anxiety and that trigger it. I would put that visor on and I would relax my mind. That works. It's temporary fix, but it doesn't work, it's not a complete fix, but it does help me relax and puts my mind at ease. But yeah, like, I just been, but those are some of the, symptoms, and those are some of the triggers that are the onset of my anxiety. I would feel sick, I would feel dizzy, I will have cold chills. I would have hot flashes. I will, I would have aches and pains. My stomach would tighten up where, I won't have an appetite to eat. It would feel like I have acid reflux. So these are, I would be itching, my body would be itching, but it would be burning at the same time. These are all symptoms of my anxiety, of what I experience when I'm anxious. But the medicine helps to an extent. It's not a complete fix because I'm on the lowest dose, that I could possibly take. I'm on 1 milligram and then I'm on 50 milligrams on another pill. So I'm on the very low dosage of the pills. And they put me on it because I'm at a low weight. So, but that's, basically what anxiety is like for me and what I go through. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. I know yesterday I went into a little bit about my intrusive thoughts and my mind. I truly believe it is anxiety driven. My mom would get the same type of thoughts when she was having anxiety attacks and things like that. So, and it's okay. I mean, you don't have to, I know some of these thoughts, I know the thoughts I get is very terrifying, but I mean, if you are going through the same type of thoughts that I go through, and it's okay. I mean, it doesn't make you weird. It doesn't, it doesn't make you, everybody has their own form of symptoms, with anxiety, with bipolar, with schizophrenia. It's like a fingerprint. Everybody has different symptoms. Everybody experiences things much differently from others. Some people have it more severe. Some people are more milder. I'm more of like, mine is more like extreme because it affects my health. My anxiety and the bipolar and everything that I experience, it affects my health. So when I'm anxious and, I'm nervous and I'm having manic episodes or whatever, and I'm not medicated, my weight would drop. I won't eat. I will isolate myself. Just everything will go downhill for me, like physically, everything. My weight, I won't eat, so that's why I have to take my medicine, because it keeps the weight on, with my bipolar, my stress level is really high. I get stressed over just anything. I get stressed just walking outside checking the mail. So, my anxiety and my stress level is really high, and I have to take my medicine to keep the weight on. So, my weight will drop due to stress. I know there's a lot of people out there that is the opposite of me, and they will gain weight due to stress. They will have an appetite. They will eat a lot. I wish I was like that. I wish I could eat when I'm stressed and I can gain a bunch of weight. I wish that was me, because if that was the case, I wouldn't have to worry about my health. I wouldn't have to worry about my weight being so low. You know, I wish I could feel that way when I'm stressed and I was able to eat a bunch of food and have cravings and gain weight. But it's not like that for me. But that's what I wanted to share. I wanted to talk a little bit about my anxiety, what triggers it, what I experience physically, and how it makes me feel. I could say taking my medicine has left me stable. I'm able to communicate a lot better. I'm able to understand when someone's talking to me, and I'm more coherent. I'm not neurotic, but I just wanted to share that. And if you have any more, if you have any more ideas for any future videos of what you want to see, let me know. I was thinking of doing another makeup tutorial. I was thinking of, I don't know, I got a bunch of beads. I was thinking of doing my bead collection. I have a ton over there, like boxes of beads. So I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. I mean, I have pocket backs. I could show pocket backs because I got a bunch of those. So let me know what you'd like to see in the next video, and I'll be happy to make that video for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.